everybody, it's Farrell with Crowd Surfing. We came all the way to Brigham City. We traveled far and away to come down here and see the Horse and Hitch Parade, commemorating the 150th anniversary of the driving of the Golden Spike. There's a fancy word for that, but I can't say it, so I'm just gonna go with 150. So let's walk around, talk to some people, and find out what it's all about. Alright, can I get your name?
Norm Nelson.
And Norm, what is it you're doing down here today?
We're the reenactment crew from the Golden Spike, and we're participating in the parade, doing the reenactment, which will take place on May 10th. We came in this morning and done that.
D-O-N-E, die. At that moment, one era ended and another began.
Alrighty, can I get your ladies' names?
I'm Linda Felt. Diane Stewart.
And so you guys just dress like this every Saturday afternoon to come town, or?
Pretty much.
Is that what it is?
Actually, no, we're here with our husbands who are in the reenactment of the Golden Spike.
Oh, I just saw the wagon pass by. You guys were like in the first wagon, right?
We were in the first wagon. We were the grand. They asked us to be the grand marshals after we finished the reenactment this morning.
Very cool. Oh, you did the reenactment this morning?
We done. Yeah, we done. Well, we went out and practiced at the site at 9 o'clock. Then we come back and done a mini reenactment here to start the parade.
Now 3 cheers for the Central Pacific Railroad. Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray! Hip hip hooray!
And who are your husbands?
Well, my husband's Richard Felt, and this is his 50th year in it. He was here for the 100th year celebration, and this is his 50th. And he goes out every Saturday and holiday for 50 years.
I thought for sure you were going to say he was at the original 150 year.
He could have been.
How were you able to become a part of the reenactment crew?
I lost the toss. No. No, I was raised out in that valley as a young boy, and my dad always thought that site was extra special. And so when I came back to live here, I got involved with the Golden Spike crew in '94 and been there ever since.
Oh, wow. Alrighty, well, thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you. Take care.
And who's your husband?
Rob Stewart.
And do they like Stan, is what I want to know.
Oh, everybody loves Stan.
Well, I wouldn't say everybody, but most, right?
Most people do, yes. Stan is a great guy.
So this is Stan's fault that I'm here talking to you right now.
Oh, dear. Well, we'll have a word with him.
Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you so much for talking with me. I appreciate your time.
Thank you.
Alrighty, can I get your names?
My name is Peg.
Frank Burkdahl.
And what is it you guys are doing down here today?
Watching the parade, watching everything, all the festivities. We're actually in here for the National Stagecoach and Freight Wagon Association, which is coming up this next weekend. So together, we're here for everything.
Oh, really? Alrighty, can I get your name?
Jake Fitisimano.
And Jake, what is it you're doing down here today?
We are doing a traditional Chinese lion dance, which is traditional from the southern part of China. That is a tradition that's over 1,200 years old, and our club's been here for over 40 years in Salt Lake.
Really?
I found my buddy Stan.
With the Jeffs. And the Jeffs.
The Jeffs?
The Jeffs.
Double J?
Double J. Hadfield Scott, commissioners. They have to put up with me. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Well, I know how they feel.
We appreciate Eli Anderson for Hal Jackson to be one of the buggies from the Wagonland Adventures.
normally we'd have horses in the parade, but we're from Kansas. So
That's a long way to bring horses.
that was a long ways, and that's the reason we decided not to haul the horses out here. But I'll tell you what, this is really a pain. It's really a pain when we're not in a parade.
Yeah, it's tough to sit and watch, huh?
Oh my.
This is our first time up here for the railroad celebration, and it's been an honor.
So how does that tie into the railroad, though? Can you explain that?
Yeah, I mean, they estimate almost 90% of the Central Pacific Railroad workforce were ethnic Chinese, mostly from southern China. And so, anywhere from 10 to 20,000 workers that had come in and out in building the railroad, at least the western section of the railroad that connected right here in Utah.
So what's going on, Stan?
Hey,
What have
I'll
you
tell
been
you
up to?
Opening up of the Sesquicentennial party. We just had a really good horse parade, 190 plus horses, and I think just almost 100 entries. So that's a great turnout. What a way to open up everything that's going on. And then tonight's the hoedown up in Tremonton at the event center. Can't wait to see everybody there.
We do parades all over the country. We was in Tennessee 2 weeks ago, Oklahoma a week ago, Texas 3 weeks ago, doing parades.
That must be great to travel all over the country. And
That's just what we do. Only normally we take our animals with us, and we really enjoy doing what we do.
basically, the railroad probably couldn't have been built if it wasn't for the Chinese coming and working on the railroads.
Maybe not as quickly or as efficiently as it was built, that's for sure, yeah.
Alrighty, cool. Thank you so much for your time. I have one more question for you. I saw you dancing around. Doesn't your back hurt when you do that?
You know, it didn't as much when I was younger, but yeah, nowadays it definitely does.
I was telling Bill, I said, man, I bet his back hurts doing that.
You know, I had some guys call in and I had to step up. So.
Oh, well, yeah, that's all right. Thank you, man. I appreciate it.
Thank you.
You think, because a guy like me, I'm not the smartest guy in town, and you think, well, it's just a train. So what?
Well, it just brought the whole country together after a civil war.
Yeah.
It actually was done 6 years quicker than it was supposed to. It went from 3 months to get across the country into 4 or 5 days. So.
All right, well, hey, I'll let you guys get back to enjoying the parade, but thank you very much for talking with me. And I got to say, I'm super jealous. What a great life to travel around the country and do these kind of things.
Okay, we enjoy it. We really like it.
Thank you so much for talking with me. What is it about trains?
I don't know. I've got a son that's in love with them, been his whole life. So
It seems like you have to retire and then buy a train set.
yeah, there you go.
Alrighty, well, you're gonna be at the dance later.
Oh yeah.
I unfortunately can't make it. They've banned me from dancing anywhere at any time. So
I kind of see now. I'm never mind.
so maybe later you can take over the microphone and go talk to people.
Well, we can do that. We'll bust a move. I'll probably be dressed like this too. I'm not sure it can come off. So.
I cannot wait to see that video. Alrighty, Stan, thank you so much. I appreciate your time.
Coming up.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, guys.
Alrighty, well, that's gonna do it for me. I see the guys, the Pooper Scooper guys going by, and I think to myself, this is the perfect place to hand the microphone over to Stan. So enjoy.
Tonight at the Box Elder out to Fremont and enjoy the festivities there tonight.
Hey, thanks Farrell for throwing that back to me. But now we're here where the real crap's going on. So here we are at the downtown Tremonton, Utah, Box Elder County Fairgrounds, talking about the Sesquicentennial and the hoedown that's going on tonight. And I'm telling you what, this sarsaparilla bar that they've got over here are amazing. And talk about something cool. these Spike 150 cups, just like a throwback, just like your grandparents used to give you. You used to gnaw and put milk in here, and then they turn it over and not wash it. These are amazing. And then all the sarsaparilla and different kind of flavors. Can you smell the barbecue? Can you scratch and sniff through here? Can you smell that barbecue? Ooh, smells good. Hey. Hey, so we're gonna give you a little free advertisement, guys. I know you're busy, but this barbecue is amazing. So do you want to tell them a little bit about the barbecue real quick? Just real quick.
Pork, brisket, and ribs. Takes me about 14 hours to cook it. We feed as many people as we can.
And it took me about 10 seconds to eat it. The coleslaw and beans were amazing. And this lovely young woman happens to be related to the Commissioner Summers. So I'm telling you what, we're excited to have him here, and we hope to have you back. Hope to have you back, okay? Thanks. Hey, these happen to be my cousins too. Jay and Debbie Munns.
Hey, get back here.
And look at this mustache on that guy. This is where my mustache came from, is from him. This was my inspiration. I mean, you could hang a coat on that mustache. Isn't that right, Jay?
You bet.
What do you want? You were probably at the 100-year anniversary, weren't you?
Just about.
Just about?
Just about. In the dreams.
In the dreams, your dreams. He's a little bit older than I was, but I'm pretty sure, I'll bet your mom and dad were probably out there at the 100.
They could have been.
They could have been.
Yeah.
And this guy right here is the one that's running it. He's going to tell me how many different kind of flavors you got on there, aren't you?
Okay.
Okay, you ready?
Strawberry cream, vanilla cream, black cherry, orange cream, sarsaparilla, and root beer.
Oh, and I'm telling you what, it is cold and it is good. They're going to be here all night tonight. Look at that.
This cool mug.
That's in this cool mug. And then they're going to be in Ogden next weekend doing which?
The Heritage Festival.
The Heritage Festival. And then they're going to come back up to the county fair, because I'm going to make them come back up to the county fair. Is that awesome or what? We're going to come over and talk to some of these other people over here that I know that do a lot of stuff with the hospital. And do you guys want to tell me your name? We're at Comcast Channel 17 from Ogden. These guys are up here crowd surfing. And I heard you just had an amazing event. Where'd you guys go today after the horse parade?
After the horse parade? We went out to Snowville, and the Kyle Petty charity ride across America goes from Seattle to
Florida somewhere.
Yeah, it's the southern tip of Florida. It's 3,600 miles, 200 bikers, and it was an amazing event.
Monica Holdaway, president of the Box Elder County Chamber. She's sitting here with one of these really cool mugs.
Root beer.
Root beer.
Root beer.
Favorite flavor. I had vanilla cream. I'm going to go black for black cherry.
It was good. Yes,
it was good.
You shared.
Oh, that's right. I shared.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about this whole week and how much fun you've been having selling challenge coins and.
Yes, today we had the most awesome horse parade. I don't know if you guys were there, but it was amazing. It was really awesome, and we have Golden Spike commemorative coins that were flying off the table this morning during the horse parade, and we're just excited for everyone to come to Box Elder County, the home of the Golden Spike.
So, were you at your horse parade today?
I was there.
Yeah.
Yes. We I'm on the sheriff's posse. We were helping out as a support group, lining them all up, and the one wagon that blew its front tire, I offered to call Big O, but they said they did not do horse wagon tires.
They were telling us that too when we were walking by. They said they do just about anything but shoe a horse. So it was pretty amazing. Who else was there with Kyle Petty?
Herschel Walker.
Herschel Walker.
Who else was?
In Snowville, Utah.
Yeah.
Take that.
Who else was there? They had quite a few NASCAR
All
drivers.
NASCAR drivers. One guy was 91 years old. He's a former NASCAR driver, and we looked him up after. He won his last race when he was raced in the last race when he was 90 years old.
Holy moly.
A NASCAR race.
So he was probably here when the Transcontinental Railroad actually was, the last spike was driven.
You see the guy holding the champagne out?
Yeah, he was probably the guy holding the champagne out on that thing. So, these are the cool commemorative coins that they were talking about. How cool is that? I happen to have one in my pocket.
There you go. Yeah.
And they're selling them at the Chamber
and I believe the depot.
and the depot down in Brigham. So make sure you come up and get a commemorative coin for the 150th. And they call it a Sesquicentennial, and I can't say that very well. So
I've been practicing.
You've been practicing?
Sesquicentennial.
Can you say Sesquicentennial?
Sesquicentennial.
Oh, that's awesome. Good job. And what flavor do you have, young lady?
I have sarsaparilla.
Oh, half sarsaparilla. Is it good? Really
Yep,
good.
they're very good.
Okay, awesome.
have
okay,
fun.
Thanks. So the sheriff's posse, Box Elder County Sheriff's posse, and the sheriff actually put on the horse parade today, and it was an amazing event. 99 entries, a couple hundred horses.
Yeah.
The quietest parade I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
There were no sirens. There were not anything going on. So the only clip clop you heard wasn't dancing groups. It was actually just of the horses, and I thought
Yeah,
it was an amazing
And
event.
the Clydesdales and everything. The Clydesdales and the different breeds. Pasafinos.
Here's Commissioner Scott and his wife Lisa, and his beautiful daughter. Look at this.
This is Lindsay.
Lindsay. How much fun has it been today going to the horse
So
parade?
much fun.
So much fun.
So much fun.
How come you let your dad get out of his garb?
Dad is comfortable.
I haven't been home yet.
know that he was going to do good.
It's pretty cool, huh? What do you think of the event tonight?
Wonderful.
It's wonderful. Have you been inside and heard Rough Stock playing yet?
A little bit.
That's awesome.
Something groceries.
Oh, there you go. Get something to eat. The barbecue has been amazing. Everything's been good. So
Another relative.
that's another relative. I already gave him that shot about the relative, but then I'm related to everybody around here, right?
That's right.
Okay.
We're glad of that.
That's awesome. I think we'll maybe. Do you want to go in and take a look at what's going on inside, and maybe just look at the band and show what everybody's missing?
The absolute best thing was the look on the kids' faces. When the kids got to see those horses and they'd pull right up to the curb, it was just magic. I mean, a lot of these kids have never been that close to a horse before, and so to see that, that was cool.
So this is Commissioner Stan Summers and
Commissioner Jeff Scott
saying thank you for coming up to the official hoedown and starting of the Sesquicentennial, the Driving the Golden Spike in Box Elder County, Utah.
Got a good job, work hard for the money. It's a quick time. I hit the road running. Dial up my pickup truck. Let the horses run. Go run down that highway to the hideaway. Still got it.
And Farrell, I'm just telling you one thing. There's a new sheriff in town, and his name's Commissioner Summers. I think you're out of a job.